Chicago. We're here today jump-starting our Fitzsimmons project. We tried our best to salvage this historical building, but we just couldn't. So we went back to the drawing board, redesigned things, and we're getting ready to break ground today for the beginning of the new Fitzsimmons project. It's going to be a mixed-use development. 19,000 square feet. It's a $4 million project. It's going to allow us to put commercial on the first floor, and it's going to be residential on the second. It's going to be 5 townhomes above the commercial. This will be our first leg of mixed use. And again, this will revive this area, which we done touted as ground zero for development in the city of East Chicago.
If everyone wants to gather around, we're going to go ahead and get started. Thanks everybody for coming out. We try to start on time and be respectable of everyone's time. So first of all, my name is Milton Reed, and I would like to welcome you to the City of East Chicago's groundbreaking ceremony for our Fitzsimmons redevelopment project. And here we are right in the heart of the North Harbor Revitalization Project, where you will see millions and millions of dollars in restoration, revitalization into our neighborhood. But we're going to have a brief little program with but before I call everyone up, the first thing I always like to do is all of our elected officials that are here with us today, can you raise your hand and be acknowledged? I see our councilwoman is here, Mrs. Orange. Let's give her a hand. Any other elected officials? Okay, also on top of our elected officials, I would like to acknowledge our redevelopment commission from the city of East Chicago, who are the stewards of this project as far as the fiscal responsibility and taking care of the paperwork and the processing. Also, and I'll call up a little bit later, our architect that has helped design the building, CSK Architects, Mr. Tom Kuhn is here with us. Equally as important is, I don't know if we have an RDA representative here, but this is an RDA partially funded by the RDA. And we also have partnered with the East Chicago Urban Enterprise Association, and I'd like for us to give them a hand as well as for helping us fund the project. And I don't want to put the executive director on spot, but if she wants to have a word, we'll get her up in a minute or two if she would like. It's optional. But with no further delay, let's give a hand to Mayor Anthony Copeland, who is the originator, the spearheader, and the vision behind this particular project.
Okay, Milton, you won't put it on the spot, but I will. Rita, will you please come and join me? And who do we have from redevelopment? President redevelopment? No?
They're on the way. Oh, redevelopment is here? All right. I thought I saw you walk.
Got Miss Christine Russell. She's a member of the redevelopment board. Come a little closer. We family now. hey, we family now, especially since they put $500,000 toward the project. Oh, and another $500,000. This is a long time coming. This Fitzsimmons building, we tried our best to save it. It was almost like a money pit. It was just sucking money down, but we tried and we couldn't. So then we went back to the drawing board. And we said that we were going to make mixed use development out of this. It'll be commercial on the first floor, and it'll be townhouses on the second and the third floor. Some people think that things like this can't be done in the city of East Chicago. I tell them that we are committed to give it all we got right here. We've been told that this is ground zero. I've been told that if we get this right here in the North Harbor with the $39 million that the RDA has given us, again with friends to the left, to the right, to help develop this, there's no reason why this can't be a gem. Would you like to say a few words, Rita?
Thank you, Mayor Copeland. On behalf of the East Chicago Urban Enterprise Association, our chairman, Milton Reed, Ms. Orange, I hate to start saying names, Reverend Sloss, Terry Velligan, Kimberly Edwards, Manny Martinez. I hope I didn't leave anybody out. We are very proud and happy to be a part of this project. It's been our desire for some time to partner with the city on these types of endeavors. We know this corner is going to be greatly enhanced by this development. We can't wait to have a new home, a brand new home. And we thank the city for allowing us to be a part of this project, and we look forward to further endeavors. Thank you, Mayor.
And I think she gave you a clue to tell you that she will be the first occupant in here. We also got a couple other interesting parties. So just as we've been successful with the last two developments that we did on Broadway and Main, those buildings are fully developed. They told us that we couldn't do that. The naysayers will start believing after a while as they see that we connect the dots, and connect the dots. But like every good groundbreaking, any and everybody who want to join us from the different organizations, we're going to come around here on the side and we're going to break a little earth so this project can begin.
Excuse me, 1 second, Mayor, can I have CSK Architects Tom Kuhn just give us a couple of the broad stroke parameters about the actual architecture work that will be going on here?
Thank you, Milton. Thank you, Mayor. Yes, the ground floor of this building on Main Street will be 4,000 square feet of commercial space. Above that will be 4 residential units, 2-story, approximately 2,000 square feet each, so there'll be large apartments, 3-bedroom apartments. And then around the corner on 138th Street are 3 townhomes of approximately 1,500 to 1,700 square feet. Separate entrances off of 138th. We've got 12 parking spots in the back, and then we've got some parking on the street. And that sums it all up. And we're just trying to rent out the commercial space.
Right. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So if you all can, and I guess the last thing while we have the camera here, $4 million on this corner, but if everybody just look behind you, $5 million right here in the heart of East Chicago Harbor. Okay, so just a few more shovels, guys.
Come on, Rita.
She got 1 chicken wing. She
Man.
can 5.
Oh, yeah.
And it's still flashbacks, okay?
3 more shovels. Over. Yeah. David, Laro. Excuse you, just a tiny bit. Right there.